we'll do a little bit moving around. I think balance is a little bit off at the moment, and so I thought today we might try one starting from kneeling, which is a sort of like a strange place to start, but bringing ourselves back into that centeredness rather than trying to be grounded feet to floor. We'll go for centered. So centered is that you are not necessarily grounded. You might be all over the place, but you're centered in yourself. So you've got good concept of where all your bits are. So the neural pathways to the feet and the hands, and the proprioception of where you are in space. And that really helps with balance and stability, because if you've got, how can I describe it? It's like you've been given a Ferrari of a body, but you might still only be driving it as a Murray Minor. So there's a few extra buttons and things that we can use. And so when we've got really good connection to our body, then we know we can drive it at pace. All right, so does that make sense? Okay, right. So yeah, as I say, let's start hands and knees for something very different. So tabletop, we often only use it as a start of something else, but we can, if you think about tabletop would be one of the most balanced positions that you could be. You've got feet to floor, you've got knees to floor, hands are under shoulders. So it's slight engagement of the core to flatten through the back, strong in the back, strong in the arms, relaxing the neck muscles and looking straight down to the mat. And feel how stable you are. So breath now, let's start in and out through the nose. And just softening the eye gaze, even though you are looking to the mat, but not looking all over the place. And feel yourself coming into that sense of stability. Make the next breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Clear it out. Shake out the wrists so that we're not loading them up too much. Okay, warming up for the core. Tuck the toes of the right leg behind. Press the heel back. Pull the kneecap up. So we'll stay with foot to floor. If you wanted to deepen the practice a little bit, you could lift and hover the left knee off the floor. You don't have to. Or you could stay toes on the floor and just the knee off the floor. So modified plank, lots of options. The moment we fire up our core, we're going to use it for the rest of the day. Okay, to release it, swap to the other side. So now bring the left leg out behind. Press the heel back, pull the kneecap up. Shake out the wrists if you need to before you load them up. And then either hovering knee or toes and knee, or just toes off or just knee off. 3 breaths here and release down. Okay, sitting back on the heels for a moment and just rolling out the wrists and coming back the other way. Okay, so kneeling mountains. From here, when you're ready, inhale, lift up, look up, and exhale, hands to heart. Drop down, inhale, stretch up, look up, and come back down. So we're doing 5 in total. Last one. Great. From here, walk the hands back, coming into cat-cow. So come to tabletop. Inhale, lift the chin. And exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, lift up the chin, drop the belly down, and stretch it out. So moving all the way, neck to tailbone. You're going at your own pace. One more. to pause. Shake out the wrists. Okay, so we're talking about hands and wrists. So wrist releases, turning the fingers out to the edge. So straightening through the arms. Pulling the elbows, eyes of the elbows towards each other. Just for a couple of breaths, so we won't hang out here for too long. Shake it out. Now bring the fingers facing in towards each other. Straightening the arms as much as you can. And release. Another shake out. Okay, next one. Fingers facing in towards you. Now maybe one at a time, or if it's okay, then both. If it's one, just a couple of breaths, and then swapping to the other side. And release. Give it a good shake out. Lucky last. Palm of the hand up, coming all the way to the wrist crease if you can, one at a time. Fingers facing in towards the knees. So coming this way. Yeah.
I was trying to make it easier.
No. No. And shake it out. That's not easy, that one. And then the other side. So we don't, and small bones, so we don't want to put all the weight on them. Great. Come on down. Give it a shake out. Actually, not come on down. Come on up. Coming straight into that camel. So tucking the toes under, just the beginning of it. Bring that, push the hips forward, pull the elbows back, and either looking forward or looking up. And come back to neutral. Round second version of it. Bring the hands out. Strong from the waist down. So pull the... Oh dear.
Sorry.
That's all right. It sounds terrible. All right. When you're ready, roll it over. Right arm. Touch the heel if you can. If not, it doesn't matter. But just keep, don't move the hips. Left arm over and back. All right. Exhale as the right goes over. Inhale as it comes back. Exhale left. Inhale. One more to each side. Just warming up the shoulders more than anything. Last one. Good. Give it a shake out. Coming into child's pose. So now toes together, knees wide, and sliding the hands forward, forehead to floor, or stacking the hands and forehead to hands. Taking a few long, slow breaths here. Okay, so let's continue the warm up from here, lifting the head, bringing the hands, coming into down dog. So bring the hands to the right out to the edge of the mat, fingers facing forward, tucking the toes under, and then pressing down one heel after the other, easing it out, stretching down the backs of the legs. Now pressing both heels to the floor, pulling both kneecaps up, drop the head to look to the knees, maybe even moving the head around. Relax, or look, or if lightheaded, look forward. Okay, from here, going to come into a low lunge, bend the knees, step the right foot forward, left knee to floor. So once you've got the knee down, you can bring that right foot forward. And let's just go hands to heart today. So thinking about balance, shoulders back, eyes forward. Okay, from here, bring the hands out at shoulder height, palms facing down. We're going to do open twist, turning to the right. So steady eyes, Steady. Core engages to hold you there. Foot is flat at the back. And back to center. Take a deep breath. Fingers go down. Roll the hips back for the hamstring stretch. It's flexing the foot. So hands either side of the leg. When we cook, turn these off. We've warmed up now, huh? Okay. Great. And bring the foot back. Let's just bring the left foot forward. So sinking into it, shoulders back over the hips, hands to heart. I feel that strength that you've got in the core holding you there. Also the stretch though in the hip flexor. And then hands out at shoulder height. Now twisting to the left, so steady as she goes. Last breath here. Come back to the neutral position. Hands come down, hips drop back. Flex the left foot, slide it forward. Come up onto the fingertips. So stretching down through the back of the leg. Okay. Bring the foot back in, coming back to down dog. Tuck the toes, step back. Okay, challenge position for today. Always got to be one. Bring the feet relatively close together and bring the hands relatively close together. So twisted down dog. Stable core, left hand's reaching for right leg. The left hand, right leg. Keep looking down to the mat. And now swap to the other side. Right hand, left leg. Deep stretch down the backs of the legs, releasing in the shoulder at the same time. Come back down, all right, all the way down to child's pose. Drop down. Knees together or knees apart, forehead to floor. Take a rest, because there will be round two of that. It's quite an interesting balance pose, because you think, oh yeah, balance is all about single leg stuff, but it's not. It's, as I say, balance can be tabletop, it can be low lunge, or it can be that twisted down dog. So let the heart rate come back down, let the breath be even before we try a second version of it. And then when you're ready, lifting the head, set yourself up. So rather than the standard down dog, come up, you want to bring the feet a little bit closer and more together, and you want to bring the hands a little bit closer and more together. So shortening the down dog. And then when you're ready, left arm's reaching right. So this is where it's coming back to reach the right. So it's either grabbing behind the knee or all the way down to the ankle, wherever you can get to. And then bring the hand back down, and then let's go the other side. Right hand, left leg. Breathe for 3. Last breath here to hand down, knees down, back into child's pose for a recovery. Okay. From here, just lifting the head, let's come into extended child's pose. So knees go wide now, and we'll do side stretches. So walking the hands forward, Once you've stretched them as far forward as you can, butt's going back as far as it can, and then walk the hands over to the right. Once you're over as far as you can, then forehead to floor. If forehead doesn't go to floor, then you could bend the right elbow and bring the head to the hand.
Elbow should be off the floor.
Yes, if you can. But if you can't, you can't. But what you're thinking about is you're getting a stretch from the left wrist all the way to the left hip. So stretching out through that left side of the body and a squeeze in the right side of the body into that digestive system, into the hip. Okay, to lift the head, walk the hands all the way over, coming all the way to the left now. So once you're over as far as you can, then forehead's going back to floor. Or as I say, stacking, bending the left elbow now, stacking head to hand. Right, to lift the head, walk yourself back to the center, continuing our stretching everything out and putting ourselves into weird shapes. Coming into thread the needle. So from tabletop, right arm going through, right ears coming to floor, flattening out the feet. If it's okay on the neck, then bringing the left arm up and placing it on the back. Long, slow breaths here, 5 in total. Okay, left hand's coming to floor to press through the hand and the elbow to come back to neutral. Take the clearing breath and then left arm's going through, left ear to floor. Settle into it, flatten the feet, right arm potentially coming up and sitting on the back, palm facing out. And bring the hand down, pressing through the hand. And it's okay. Come back to neutral, take a big clearing breath, and then coming all the way down into Sphinx. So let's come off the elbow, off the hands since we've been on the wrists for a while. So elbows under the shoulders, hands down. I'm not saying that it's going to get easier, but we're off. At least we're off the wrists. So lift the chin, feel the stretch down the front of the body for 3 breaths, pulling the heels towards each other, activating the legs. And now chin to chest, stretching down through the back of the neck. Keep the body where it is. And come back to neutral. Take a clearing breath. Okay, so boat pose is off the menu, but forearm plank is not. So tucking the toes under. Got to get some core strength somehow. When you're ready, pressing the elbows into the mat, belly button to spine, you're just going to lift up the hips. Okay. So come up enough that you don't have any pressure in the lower back. So don't be shy at getting higher. You can't go because of the knees are on the floor. Breathing. One more breath here. And release down. Come all the way down. Come down. Bring the forehead onto the hands. Elbows nice and wide. Take a moment. Shake out the legs. Wiggle out the bum if you need to, if you've got any tension in that back. Long, slow breaths. And if you wanted to, you could do a gentle massage as you breathe in, press the belly into the floor. As you breathe out, slightly contracting. So a slight massage for the abdominals. Or just take a rest and let the heart rate come back down. Okay, from here, coming for round 2. So bringing the elbows back under the shoulders. Yep, there's always round 2. All right, so choices. Tucking the toes under, lifting up. If that's too easy, you could cross the lift. You could, or you could come all the way up. But for now, I think knees pressed down, toes tucked, core is engaged, pressing through the elbows to strong in the shoulders as well, but relaxing the neck muscles.
Keep your feet up or do
Yeah, you can bring your feet up. Yeah, absolutely. Go for it. Just keep breathing. I've lost my count, but I think we must be nearly at 5. Is it 3.5? No. One more breath and then come down. And just crash all the way down. Again, move it out. But it shouldn't hurt your lower back when you've engaged and come up with the knees down. It's a good way to do it. If you go straight into a full forearm plank, most likely load up the back and hurt the back muscles. Anyway, long, slow breaths here. Go for a little bit of a stretch with half bow. So bring the arms out in front, bending the right leg. Sweep the right arm around and see if it goes for the foot. Cool. Once you've got your hand on the foot, you could walk to the ankle, or you just want to hang out here and stretch the quad. Also stretch, can you feel that stretch through the stomach area as well? Last breath to release. Sweep it back. Take a clearing breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Before bending the left leg, sweep the left arm around for it, reaching for the foot. So chin can stay on the floor or you can lift the chin. Up to you. Roll the left shoulder out. Gives you a bit of a shoulder stretch at the same time. Great. And release it down. Give yourself a nice big stretch out. Take a breath or two. If you want to give it a go full, you could bring both legs, stretch, and see if it goes. Then right hand to right foot, and then left hand to left foot. If it doesn't, then one at a time.
This is like being, what is it? Torture.
Yeah, I know, it's a torture chamber. I did say half bow and then we ended up in full bow, proving I cannot be trusted. There's always a possibility of doing half, 3 breaths on one side and then 3 on the other. All right, and relax it down. I think straight over, just rolling over onto your back and all the way over, hug the knees in. Give yourself a nice big squeeze, rock side to side. So ease out any tension that you might have just gathered up. And then we'll stretch it out. So if bow is stomach down, then bridge is stomach up. So when you're ready, bend the knees, place the heels as close to the butt as you can, press through and lift up. Lift the hips, bring the hands in behind so that you can interlace the fingers. And then thinking about relaxing the glutes. Last breath here to release the hands. Hug the knees in one more time. This time circles, so placing the hands gently on the tops of the knees and then just circling around clockwise. Dogs are off to the beach. And then back the other way. Last breath here to place the feet back to the floor. So single leg bridge this time. So bring the feet together, knees together, hands on the floor for support. Press through to the heels to lift the hips. The hips go up, and now right leg stretches out, knees stay together, pointing the toes. So if you go high, it's easier. If you come down, knees together, cramp is, stretch it out. If it comes, that's it. So shake it out, get the cramp gone. And swap to the other side. 3 breaths will do us. No, gosh, sorry. All right, clearly moving something around. So stretch the legs out, give them a really good shake out. Flip, 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 flip. No, they don't. We haven't done butterfly yet. So let's just take a rest here in butterfly. So soles of the feet together, knees wide. Hands can be either on the hips or the belly or the ribs. Tuck the chin in, lengthen through the back of the neck. And just let gravity do the job. So I can close the eyes, take a few breaths. Feel a stretch in the inner thigh. But also realigning through the spine, through the back. Opening up through the hips. Okay, from here, bring the legs, right, so the dead fly, bring the legs up over the hips, so straight legs, straight up. And now bring the arms straight up above the shoulders, so up to this, going to the ceiling. Yep, all right, circling both the ankles and the wrists at the same time, so individually, so bring the legs slightly wider than hips. And then, no, one singly, single, 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 round and round and round. And back the other way. So we said about proprioception of where all your bits of your body are. Now you've got to move them all separately. All right, pause. All right, point and flex. Point the toes and point through, stretch the fingers, and then flex back. Point and flex. Point and flex. We're doing 5. Point, flex, point, flex. Oh my God, there's a bit of core work in this. All right, last one. Last one, scrunch the toes, scrunch the fists. Stretch everything as wide as you can. Scrunch, stretch.
My quads.
Stretch. Just definitely dead flies. Last one. Oh my. Sorry. It's so funny.
I'm glad you enjoyed that.
Just think about it, it's me that's on camera doing that. Oh, so squeeze it and hug it and do whatever you want to do. Oh, heavens. And then just hang out in Shavasana where it's not finished yet, but let's just let the feet flop out to the side, let the hips flop out to the side. Hands can either be out on the mat, palms up, or you can bring them onto the ribs, whatever feels good. Check in with the heart rate. Make sure it's not spiked. See if you can relax all of the muscles that have been cramping. So relaxing the legs, really relaxing the legs. And now, just while we're lying here, really perceive where your feet are, where your toes are, where your hands are, where the top of the head is. Notice the shoulders on the mat evenly. Notice both butt cheeks evenly on the floor. So full awareness of where all the parts of your body are, the whole. And everything's probably buzzing, so at least you've got some sort of physical indicator of where it all is. Okay, from here, a twist. So bending the knees, crossing the right knee over the left, as if you're crossing your legs, hands out, shoulder height, palms facing down. Drop the knees to the right, and then looking over the left shoulder. And bring the head to neutral, bring the legs back to neutral. Swap them to the other side, left over right. Dropping the legs to the left, looking to the right. Great, come back to neutral. Bring the legs out, stretch them out one more time. Take a nice big clearing breath, and let's come into that reclined tree. So right leg's bending, placing the right foot on the inside of the left leg, dropping the knee out to the side, hands to heart in prayer, and then bringing the arms overhead, thumbs to the floor above, elbows dropping out to the side, maybe getting to the floor, maybe not. Then flexing the left foot, pressing the left heel away, lengthening through that left side. And the heel on the floor though. And now relaxing into it as much as you can with the eyes closed. So feel everything on stretch, but just being aware that if there's any like nerve pain or any tingling in the hands, come out, bring the hands back down to the heart. Great. Now hands come back to heart. Stretch the legs out, shake out the hands, shake out the arms. Take a big clearing breath and then come to the other side. So bend the left knee, left foot sits on the inside of the right leg. Hands start at heart, raise them overhead, palms stay together. Thumbs land up on the side of the thumbs land up on the floor, elbows drop. So elbows are bent, or you could go straight, but most people will benefit more with the elbows slightly bent. Flexing the right foot, pressing the heel away and then relaxing into it for 5 breaths. Feel the opening through the chest, feel the lengthening through the body. And now bring the hands back to heart, bring the legs straight, give it a good shake out. Taking a moment here. Hands can be either on the ribs or the belly or the hips, wherever's comfortable. Feet flop out to the side. Elbows are on the floor. And reconnecting now back with the breath. So easy breath, no effort required. And feeling how the body is now stretched, lengthened, maybe realigned. Feeling a little bit lighter. If you want to wiggle the toes, the fingers, relax any tension out that may be remaining. And relaxing the face muscles. Now from stillness, full awareness of where you are, connection to the mat, being in the present moment, hearing the sounds that are surrounding you. And perhaps even noticing now, bringing the hands to that center point, just above the belly button, that center, that place of centeredness, and feeling the energy radiating out from that area. From here, starting to deepen the breath, stretching the arms overhead, pointing through the toes or flexing, stretching through the legs, bending the left knee to roll over onto your right side, just pausing on the right side for a moment before coming up. Take your time, keep the eye gaze low and sitting upright. Moving the head around a little bit, make sure there's no tension in the neck, let the elbows be heavy. And when you're ready, hands come to heart. Take a deep breath in and out through the mouth. Bow the head to open the eyes. Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste.